Alright, hi everyone. So I just thought I'd make this video because I've got some plans to make some homebrew. I've never done it before, and I just went into Wilco's and bought like this big, what's it called, a demijohn. That's a funny word, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, and I got this, but I think I bought the wrong thing, really. I didn't want to buy this, to be honest. I didn't really read the can enough, the instructions and stuff to understand what I was buying, but I wanted to get like a sort of malt extract, but not with the hops in, and this has got the hops and everything mixed in all together. It's basically just chuck it in with a load of water and sugar, and it turns into beer. What I wanted to do was just get the malts and then add my own alternatives to hops from some of the plants that I've been growing. My first one I was going to do would be wormwood, because I sometimes have a wormwood tea and it's got a nice taste to it. It's really bitter, but it's got a nice sort of unusual bitterness to it. So I thought that might be interesting to try in a beer instead of like as a bittering agent instead of hops. But yeah, unfortunately this has got the hops already mixed in, so it's just ready to go. And so what I might do is I might try and return this to Wilco's and see if I can get my money back, because I haven't opened it or anything yet. It's all sealed up and, untouched. And then see if I can get, like, I've been looking into like all grain brewing. Maybe if I can just get like a bag of like malted, whatever it's called, what is it, malted barley or something like that. Just do like an all grain brew, whatever it's called, and then put my own sort of hops. I think technically, I don't know if it counts as a beer once you take the hops out of the equation. I think it counts as a gruit, Gruit, I think that's right. And I don't know. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. And I've got another jar here. It just needs all like disinfectant and everything. This was a big ass jar of pickled gherkins. I could probably turn that into I don't know, another fermenting vessel. What else have I got? I've got some like disinfectant stuff, and those things you put in the top, like a cork to go on the top of there with like the. Is it called an airlock, I think? You can tell how fucking inexperienced I am with brewing. So, yeah, that's the kit I've got so far. Not much. I think most of it I can just do in, like, saucepans. I think I've got quite big saucepans. I don't know about this, like, whether I've got one big enough to make something to go in here. But I could have a go. Maybe I have, like, 4 saucepans on the go at the same time. Making like the wort and all that. I don't know. Anyway, if you've got any tips or advice, just let me know. I know there's some people who are into the home brewing who watch this channel, so maybe they could give me some advice for starting on my journey of home brewing. I might try some legit brewing as well, like, just like hops and everything. But I don't really like the idea of this stuff. It's just, you just sort of stick it in. It's just, you bung water and sugar in it, and there's not much involved, and there's no way of really altering the recipe too much. I suppose I could just make this up and then add like wormwood or something else to it, and it would be like hops and wormwood flavoured. I don't know, but that wasn't really my intention, and I bought the wrong thing. So yeah, that's my plan so far. Little small brews in these small containers for a start. Yeah, there's a few bits and pieces I still need to get. Like the pipes and everything for getting it out and in and whatever. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. It's stay tuned. Hopefully, I get this going soon. And actually, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go out to my wormwood plant, cut off a load of sprigs of wormwood, and dry them out, hang them up in my shed or something, and sort of let them dry out for a week or two. just slowly, like tie them together. You know, you get like sprigs of like heather and stuff. I think a slow drying process, curing, would make a nice drink in the end. Anyway, that's the plan. I don't know how well it'll go, but we'll see. Stay tuned for more. All right, bye.